Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
All right. Well, we got a little bit of breaking in. Not, I don't know if it's breaking. I don't think breaking, but we're trying to get the Braves and the Tigers to start us off. And yeah, there's a little bit of, um, the line's not out everywhere. Certainly, just getting on the board in a few places right now because the Tigers, with not announcing their pitching plans necessarily, but probably Tyler Alexander here to start, maybe as an opener. Um, Mindy, as the Braves come into town, Morton on the hill. The talk was that the Tigers will possibly have a young pitcher pitching the bulk of the innings, that Alexander is an opener, and we might see Mason Englert, who has pitched in the bullpen most of the year. So it looks like the Tigers have a bullpen game here against the Braves. And now I'm showing the Braves are going to be a big favorite. I've seen a couple of prices out there actually lower than this. So not sure. But I'm going to stick with it and call it 230 for the Braves here, 8.5 over 25.
Yeah, I think it still comes down to Detroit losing games. Detroit still allowing 5.5 runs a game, no matter who pitches. The Braves hitting 18 home runs in their last 11 games. I'm going to go ahead and take the Braves here on the run line. That's where I'm going with this one.
Yeah, Braves should be able to pound them here. The Tigers are on a losing streak here of the 9 straight losses now.
Something like that, yeah.
Is that right? Oh, wow. Sorry, Tigers. That doesn't sound great. 9 straight losses here. So, and the Braves, been pretty good. These night games on the road, 13-5 record, pretty good. So, I don't know. I kind of want to go here with Mindy. I'm going to, unless the chat does something about it. Here, we might as well lay the 1.5. We don't even know what the line is necessarily yet. Unless you've seen something. I imagine it'd be about a buck 20 or so. Bionic on the Braves here, and Fernando Braves run line. Here come all the picks, Mindy. Nobody wants to pick the basketball game. Steve here, Atlanta run line. And here's Fernando on the over. 9 straight, Nathan said. Okay, thank you. Butterscotch on Atlanta. Luis, that's probably, that's going to be tough to get on the Tigers with that losing streak. Michael Thompson will take the -1.5 as well. And we're going to start with a play here.
Let's do it.
On the Braves, on the road. Charlie Morton. All right. Yep. No doubt. Mindy's ready. She proves it with those winners, Ron, huh? And Braves first 5 under here for Miles. Yeah, well, in all fairness, I always say, I'm up 4 in the morning getting the show. Well, I took an extra half hour today, slept in, and, because of the
small
short card, I said, I should get another half hour of sleep here. All right. Rockies and Red Sox in a series opener here in Boston. Connor Siebold on the road has not been too great, but Paxton 3.81 so far since his return in this one, but still the Red Sox a big favorite. I'm showing them now all the way up to 245 already here, so maybe they're piling on already here with the Red Sox.
Yeah, I mean, this one's going to be interesting to say the least, right? I don't know if the Red Sox here get a run line. That's probably where I'm headed. But again, they're just really not showing me too much here as of late. Rockies are still putting up 3. I'm not so sure the Red Sox are just going to put up a huge number versus Siebold, even though he's had a really bad ERA in his last couple of games, especially in Boston. So for me, I think I'm going to go ahead and go on the Rockies here on the run line. I think it's going to stay close. I think it's one of those little hangover days from playing the Yankees there yesterday. I know Paxton's pretty good, but he still puts on 2 guys a game here, or averages 2 walks a game in his 9 innings. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Rockies here on the run line.
Okay. Go Rocks, Mindy says. Take the Rockies. Yeah, it does feel like maybe the line is getting a little bit too high for me. Let's see what the chat says here. I'm leaning this way with Mindy here, I think. Hey, Twan Lee's here today. All right. He's
Lots
ready
of
for some
baseball
baseball.
here.
Yeah. Fernando says Red Sox on that Red Sox on the run line, but Miles says Colorado on the run line. Fernando wants to go under the 10. It's now 9.5 here, so it's moving down a little bit. Interestingly enough, Butterscotch says over in Lotto Snob. Paxton over 5.5 Ks. Lotto Snob just coming in hot.
Right.
First contribution here, and go with a K prop. Lotto Snob's obviously seen the show, knows what's going on. And yeah, I mean, this total almost seems low for a Fenway game at 9.5. Eflin, we get to Ron. He's looking already at the next one. Here's Brett here today, of course, with some K props. I'll try Colorado with you, Mindy, for sure.
All right, let's do it.
I just don't see enough. I mean, yes, I did go with Boston yesterday. And, it mentioned there, the Sunday night. But again, I mean, I don't know. I mean, New York back home to Boston, not too worried about that, right? As far as the Sunday night lag, if you will. All right. Well, we're on a couple of run lines here. Here's the Giants on the road with Logan Webb and Liberatore for the Cardinals. Giants are going to be a road favorite here, minus 125, 8.5 under 25.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals today. I know that this Giants team has been playing pretty solid, but lost a couple here over the last week. I kind of felt like that they shouldn't have. And the Cardinals, they're the ones that are scoring 5.42 runs per game. The Giants are only getting 4. I know that, or I feel like Logan Webb here is the better pitcher. So I think it might be a tough one, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Cardinals here at home. Give them a little bit of an advantage here with the bats.
Yeah, maybe they're getting, maybe they're playing a little better. It just seemed like when they got it going, then they were shot back down by Onyx on the Giants here. And here's Fernando. Cardinals money line or over? Okay. Ron, I think Ron's saying watch the time. I heard a look at the time.
Are we taking too much time?
Darren on the Giants' first 5. Doubles on San Francisco. And Brett likes San Francisco here on the money line. All right, well, I better make a pick then. Keep this show go. Oh, here's Miles, Giants' first 5. I'm on the under here with the Giants and the Cardinals. Let's just keep it rolling. I'll go under, especially if it's 8.5 here. Juiced 8.5. I'll go under. Nobody wants any more Liberace. I don't know.
For Mindy, I guess. That's it.
Steve will take the Cardinals, though, here. Well, I guess I'm trying to find the best game on the card, Mindy. Maybe no, maybe the Phillies game. I don't know, but here's not bad. This isn't bad with the Angels and Tyler Anderson going up against the Rangers and Dane Dunning. Here, the Rangers are favored $1.50, 9.5 over 20.
Yeah, Dunning has been pretty darn good, that's for sure. 2.52 ERA, still has the 2.63 ERA at home. Anderson, on the other hand, 5.4 ERA. Rangers still have a pretty good bullpen, sitting at 3.2 runs out of that bullpen. For me, I'm going to go ahead and stick to the under. Angels have been kind of falling off here a little bit at the plate. Rangers have been a little less than normal here as well. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go on the under here today.
All right, Mindy, taking the Angels in this one, under 9.5 with Anderson and Dunning. And the Rangers mowing through opponents at home. Prices are, I don't know. Maybe this price isn't terrible. What do you guys have to say in the chat in this one? Here's Bionic is on the Rangers. Luis is talking about this game on the over. I'm not sure. And Nathan says Rangers, and it takes the Rangers. Scotch says he's got the over in this one. A lock for the over. Mindy, uh-oh.
Yeah, challenge. Mindy versus Scott.
Yeah, Lotto Snob, Texas money line. Ron's ready with the Rangers. Fernando going over as well, Mindy. Uh-oh. Hello to Thomas Poston here today.
Good morning.
We'll take the Rangers. Ron's on the Rangers. Lotto Snob's got another K prop for us. Luis does. It was indeed the over. Michael Thompson on Texas. Steve's on Texas. Miles is on Texas run line. Wow. I'm going on the Angels run line, believe it or not. I'm going to have to start. Look, I just a little bit of just a reassessment for me as far as my Major League Baseball. I've got to start to find some spots. Maybe I've been too chalky. So, well, here I am on I am on the run line favorite here. So maybe that's not a great buy, but I'm going to try the Angels here on the run line in this one, minus $1.50 or so. Lotto Snobs coming in with lots of props here on some hitters. Matt will lay the Rangers. And Curtis with the comment. All right. Reds and Royals in this one. Greinke $1.20. 8.5. Oh, this total's gone down to 8.5 over 20.
I feel like did I lose you, Ramon, or are you still there?
Oh no, am I down?
Nope, I think you're okay. All right, it was me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Zach Greinke a chance here in this one today. I'm gonna take the Royals here. They are favored, which totally scares me. But yeah, I'm going to take the Royals here today. I just have to hope that this Royals bullpen doesn't blow it. But look at the Reds. They're sitting at a little bit higher bullpen ERA than this Royals team. Both of these guys averaging about 4.5 runs a game here. I think the Royals can get one today. Sneak through at Kauffman. I'll take them at home.
All right, Mindy will take the Royals are favored. Greinke's better spot. Luke Weaver's got an ERA of 6.27, but I don't know. He gets a lot of run support, and I like the under here. Man, it's down to 8.5, but I'll take the under in this one with the Reds and the Royals today. Yeah, maybe
Remote hoping those bullpens do okay as well.
Hello to everyone here. Our 80 friends made it today, and we're halfway through the show. So let's take a look at the chat here. Bionic's on the Royals, and JD's on the under. Luis is on the Reds, and we're not going to get much consensus here, I would think, in this one. Butterscotch under, Fernando over. Nathan says he's on the Royals. Steve's on the Royals, but Ron says Cincy and under.
Double says they're going to get crushed, those Royals.
See? This one's just crazy. Brett's got his pitcher prop. And Scott said, Greinke.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we could talk about the man, right? Bringing the energy, I guess, too, for the Reds, right? Exciting player.
Yeah.
He did another great, we already said, he's the third fastest time on a triple this year. Well, yesterday he hit I think it was one of the fastest exit velocities of the season. That's pretty good for a raw rookie just in his third or fourth game so far. Fernando wants the Reds on the run line. Thomas said Royals. And Nathan's already wakey bakey. Maybe this is the best game. I don't know. But the Phillies are at the Diamondbacks. Close game. Diamondback. This is a pick'em now, right around a pick'em, and the total is going up here. The total is about 10 flat.
Well, I like the under. Both of these teams have to go and travel to get to their respective games here today. I think here we're looking at a little bit of a pitcher's duel with Henry and Strom. Both of these guys rarely give up the home run. Not a whole lot of slugging out there. Their opponents' averages are sitting in the 240s. I think I'm going to go under the total here today. I think this one comes out about 8. So we'll see.
Okay, well, if it's 8, that'd be a premium for me, I think. I'm not sure yet.
Some premiums out there, Ramon, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, hey, you were 7-1 yesterday. I'll take Arizona here. I'm not going to pass here at a pick to take Arizona at home with Henry. I mean, yeah, Strom's been a pleasant surprise so far with a 3.61 ERA, and Henry practically a half a run, more than a half a run higher, but he's been on the mound in plenty of victories for the Diamondbacks this season. And I'll take the Diamondbacks here at I like this price at a pickup at home against the Phillies. Yeah, sign me. That's one I like. Maybe we got a couple of premiums here.
Right.
Luis is on the Diamondbacks. Brett will take him on the run line. That doesn't feel too comfortable. That's probably about $2, I would think. But
yeah, 180, something like that.
Okay, but if it's a close game, and it's supposed to be, so
yeah.
Fernando on the Phillies, Butterscotch on the Diamondbacks, and here's an underplay from Fernando. Thank you, Blake. Like and smash. Nathan says Phillies on the run line. That's they're both these run lines are up there. And yeah, JD, I get it. Strom's not a deep worker. Bionic says Phillies for his best play of the day. Ron will take the under. Darren on Arizona. And Butterscotch says watch the travel. Michael Thompson, Arizona money line. Miles will take a run and a half here, it looks like. All right. A couple more here in the major leagues. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, forgive me. This is the game of the day. I mean, come on. No, look at that line. That's ridiculous. Now, this should be closer to a pick'em. Come on. The Red Hot Athletics, Mindy. They are. Let's give them the credit where credit is due. As you know, on a slow Monday with a slow Monday. We do have the NBA Finals, but with this shorter baseball card, let's give the A's a due. They are the story in Major League Baseball right now. Good for them. They've been just terrific in that series against Milwaukee. It must be extremely deflating for a Brewers team to have them come in there like this. But I'd say credit goes completely to the players of the Athletics. You know, it's easy. You know, it sucks to be having a terrible record and having no hope of it, but it is easy to go out and play every day when you have no expectations. Here, the Rays are going to be a huge favorite. 250, 8.5 over 15.
Yeah, right. The A's have won 4 of their last 5 suddenly. Yeah. But they do kind of struggle, I think, against some right-handers. It's still matter of fact that they're the worst offense in Major League Baseball. So,
I
but
tried. I
again, this
tried to talk them up.
well, but despite being the worst offense, they're still scoring runs, right? They rarely get shut out. They usually always put up about 3 per game. And they might do that against Eflin right now. That his ERA on the road is sitting at 5.09. Gives up 2 home runs per 9 innings, 2 walks per 9 innings. So for me, that gives the A's a little bit of life there for sure. But then they run up against Capralian, 7.18 ERA at home. While this Rays team, we know they're number 2 in runs scored. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the total today.
All right, I'll climb on board that one for sure with the Rays and A's today. I think the Rays will put up some runs here for certain. Nathan talking about the streak at this point for the A's. Hot, hot, hot. But Caprillion, you mentioned it, Mindy. He's got the ERA over 7. And don't forget Eflin. Yeah, he's been struggling on the road, but still has a 3 ERA in his last 3 starts. He's been under 2, allowing no home runs in those games. So, but I still like the over here in this one. Michael Thompson likes the over. Steve likes it as well. We got to go over 8.5, and I'm going to go over 8.5 with Mindy to give us play here in this one. Yeah. Rays and A's.
It's Miller.
Oh, wow. Nice. I want to say hello to, let me see if I can get the William Dryman.
326.
Awesome, Will. Thank you. You don't mind me calling you William.
Yeah,
Great
you don't
to
know.
have you.
It could be like Patrick Mahomes. You can't say Pat.
William, glad you found us. We've been doing this for 8 or 9 months now, and we're not going anywhere yet. But appreciate you here. We just go over the card every day. I like to say it's the first live look on YouTube. There's a lot of shows coming up on, nearly a dozen channels today from all the different. I really just can't call mostly the sites that do picks like us on the internet, but also a few others. But for the most part, we like to say that we're first live with your first live look. So thanks, Bill. Hopefully you'll join us. And yeah, Curtis, let him in. So we just go over the major betting board every day in most of the major sports. And the star of the show is the chat with their opinions. We flash them on the screen. Everybody goes on record. Mindy and I are on here to promote the sales of our premium picks, which are our best picks, at tonyspicks.com. We are paid touts. That's what we are. All right. Last baseball game. I'm just stalling because, I'm going to miss you for a day, Mindy. Marlins here taking on the Mariners. Jesus Luzardo, an underdog here. Bryce Miller is $1.15. The total 7.5 over 15.
I'm going to go ahead and go with the Mariners. They've been a little bit hot the last couple days, scoring some runs, playing some good defense. Minus, getting, beat up by the A's a couple times or the Angels a couple times. But Luzardo, he has been pretty good. But Bryce Miller, he has the better numbers right now. 4.32 at home. The Mariners putting up 4.2 runs of offense. Also, like that Mariners bullpen, they just got to get to C-ball, then they're okay. So I'll take the Mariners today.
Bionic is on the Mariners here. LA Miles will take Miami. Nathan Cerna's going with the Luzardo joke from across the street. See what they always do. And yeah, there it is. Mitch's favorite. It's got the Jesus Luzardo's gonna beat your butt. And he's done a lot of that. Luzardo definitely in the profit this year, probably, by about, I want to say 3.5 units or so this season. So that's pretty good. JD says Mariners pitching staff a little bit broken. Yeah, I had the Angels as a premium last night. Seattle for a lean here. Brett says Luzardo early is going under. Oh, here comes a bunch of late comments here. We're almost on the show, yeah.
W.
Butterscotch is on Seattle, but Fernando is on the Marlins. So hello to Alan. No problem. You missed this show too, brother. That's okay. There's no action.
Be gone.
He's taking the day off here, it looks like. So, yeah. Rick, you know what, Rick? It didn't start out. Mindy and I planned on coming on. And once we saw that everyone was putting up, but we just thought, you know what, this is, we want our plays, but that would be no fun. That wouldn't be, I don't think the show would have the success it did if we didn't do it in this fashion. I think we're the only ones. There's a real popular YouTuber that I am very, very fond of that our show is kind of based on, that I've followed for a long time. You guys might know Jimmy, and he puts up comments too, although he's a little more centric in making his plays and his guest plays the star. But to me, I just felt as we were going along, Mindy, and also here's the thing, right? As we wrap up the show, thank you everybody for your comments. Mindy and I are on the Mariners here, going against Luzardo. But I think what you get, Mindy, when we do it in this fashion, right? You can go through and you could also find a lot of experts. I look through, I like to know what professional handicappers are doing. I know a lot of cappers don't, but I look through some of the forums and see who other professional cappers are on. I don't let that sway me in any way. I'm going to stick to my picks, but it is good. But I think the most interesting thing about showing the picks from our chat is that you get to feel what the public is on.
Right.
Not to say that you guys aren't great cappers. That's why we love having you here, and we think that our viewers are pretty in tune. But when you see the picks going across the street, and we've seen it, right, where people say, "Oh, it looks like," and I've said it. "Oh, look at that! The whole chat's on this team, so maybe it's one of those where you fade the public a little bit." But it also gives you a good feeling, and hopefully everybody's got a good, having a good time with it.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab, where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.